Hello everyone, welcome to Apex. In this video, I will be analyzing LRDI section of CAT 21 slot 2 and I will be solving all the sets that were asked in LRDI section of CAT 21 slot 2 paper. Now this is Deepak Nemani, your LRDI mentor at Apex. So I have previously worked with big brands like L&D and SBI. I have been teaching for like 6 years and I have mentored 2500 plus students who were preparing for CAT. And I have been personally taking CAT for the past few years and I had 99 plus percentile in LRDI and quantitative aptitude sections of CAT. And before we dive into the video, if you find this video useful, please click on the like button. For more videos of this kind, please subscribe to our channel and you can share this video with your friends who are preparing for CAT. And without any further delay, let's get started. Now coming to the first set. This is a set from data interpretation and that to bar graphs. It is given that the different bars in the diagram above provide information about different orders in various categories: arts, binders, paper, phones, appliances, so on till storage, that were booked in the first 2 weeks of September of a store for one client. The color and pattern of a bar denotes the ship mode: first class, second class and standard class. The left hand point of a bar indicates the booking day of the order, while the right hand point indicates the dispatch day of the order. And the difference between the dispatch day and the booking day, measured in terms of the number of days, is called the processing time of the order. And for the same category, an order is considered for booking only after the previous order of the same category is dispatched. No two consecutive orders of the same category had identical ship mode during this period. And we are also given with an example to understand this data in a better way. For example, there were only 2 orders in the furnishing category during this period. So in furnishing category, you have only 2 orders. So the first one was shipped in the second class mode. Perfect. It was booked on September 1st. So this is September 1st and dispatched on September 5th. So this is September 5th. So these 4 days are the processing time of this order. Now the second order was shipped in standard class mode. It was booked on September 5th, although the order might have been placed before that. So the order might have been placed either on September 1st or September 2nd, September 3rd or September 4th. It can be any given date, but the booking was made on September 5th only. And this was dispatched on September 12th. So the processing time for the second order is 7 days. And I don't see any difficulty in understanding either the given bar graph or the paragraph. Now before we determine whether this set is easy or moderate or difficult, first let's go through all the 4 questions which were asked based on the given set. Because in some cases the data will be easy, but the questions might be difficult. And in some cases the data will be difficult, but the questions might be easy. Okay, now coming to first question. How many days between September 1 and September 14 had no bookings from this client considering all the above categories? So I can answer this question just by looking at the graph. Second question. What was the average processing time of all the orders in the categories which had only one type of ship mode? So first you need to identify all the categories which had only one type of ship mode. Then you need to find the processing times of all these categories. Then you can find the average processing time of all the categories which had only one type of ship mode. Now coming to third question. The sequence of categories art, binders, paper and phones in the decreasing order of average processing time of their orders in this period is. So once you know how to determine the average processing time, you can determine that for art, binders, papers and phones, and you can arrange all these in the decreasing order of average processing time. Fourth question. Approximately what percentage of orders had a processing time of 1 day during the period September 1 to September 22? So to answer this question, you need to find the number of orders which had only processing time of 1 day. And then you also need to find the total number of orders placed from September 1st to September 22nd. Okay, so once you have these 2 values, you can find the percentage of orders which had a processing time of only 1 day during the given period. And I consider this set to be easy and you can straight away try solving this set. But my advice would be scan the remaining sets also just to get the overall understanding of difficulty level of LRDI section. Now coming to set 2. 10 objects O1, O2, so on till O10 were distributed among Amar, Bharat, Charles, Disha and Alice. Each item went to exactly one person. Each person got exactly 2 of the items and this pair of objects is called her or his bundle. The following table shows how each person values each object. So in this table, we are given with the values of A, B, C, D and E for these 10 objects. Now the value of any bundle by a person is the sum of that person's value of that objects in that bundle. A person X envies another person Y if X values Y's bundle more than X's own bundle. Now to understand this in a better way, we are given with an example here. For example, hypothetically suppose Amar's bundle consists of O1 and O2 and Bharat's bundle consists of O3 and O4. So this is Amar's bundle, this is Bharat's bundle. Now then Amar values his own bundle at 4 plus 9 which is 13. So Amar's value of Bharat's bundle is 9 plus 3 which is 12. So Amar's value of his own bundle is more than Amar's value of Bharat's bundle. Hence Amar does not envy Bharat. On the other hand, Bharat values his own bundle at 7 plus 5 which is 12 and Amar's bundle at 5 plus 9 which is 14. So Bharat's value of his own bundle is less than Bharat's value of Amar's bundle. Hence, Bharat envies Amar. The following facts are known about the actual distribution of the objects among the 5 people. If someone's value for an object is 10, then she or he received that object. So we have E receiving object 10 and B receiving object 9. Objects O1, O2 and O3 were given to 3 different people. Objects O1 and O8 were given to different people. 3 people value their own bundles at 16. No one values her or his own bundle at a number higher than 16. But you can have any person valuing others' bundle at a number greater than 16. Disha values her own bundle at an odd number. So Disha's value of her bundle is not 16. All others value their own bundles at an even number. Some people who value their own bundles less than 16 envy some other people who value their own bundle at 16. No one else envies others. So all the 3 people who had the value of bundle being 16 does not envy any other person. And based on this given information, we were asked 6 questions. Now coming to first question. What best can be said about object 8? Who among the following envies someone else? What is Amar's value for his own bundle? Object O4 was given to. Object O5 was given to. What best can be said about the distribution of object O1? So to answer these questions, we need to find the objects in the bundles of Amar, Bharat, Charles, Disha and Alice. Right? Then only we can answer these questions. And I consider this question difficult when compared to the previous. And I consider this question to be moderate to difficult level because there are no direct statements where we can identify the objects of any of these 5 persons bundles. And it's also very important to understand when will a person envy another person. Now without understanding that, I am pretty much sure that you won't be able to solve this set. And whether we have to solve this set in the exam or not, that depends on the remaining 2 sets. Now moving ahead to set 3. The game of Chango is a game where 2 people play against each other. One of them wins and the other loses. And there are no drawn Chango games. 12 players participated in a Chango championship and they were divided into 4 groups. Group A consisted of Aruna, Azul and Arif. Group B consisted of Brinda, Briz and Bizu. Group C consisted of Chitra, Chetan and Chavi. And Group D consisted of Dipen, Donna and Deb. Players within each group had a distinct rank going into the championship. The players have not been listed necessarily according to the ranks, and in the group stage of the game, the second and third rank players play against each other and the winner of that game plays against the first rank player of the group. The winner of this second game is considered as the winner of the group and enters a semi-final. And the winners from groups A and B play against each other in one semi-final, while the winners of group C and D play against each other in the other semi-final. The winners of the 2 semi-finals play against each other in the final to decide the winner of the championship. And it is known that Chitra did not win the championship, Aruna did not play against Arif, Briz did not play against Brinda, Aruna, Biju, Chitra and Deepan played 3 games each, Azul and Chetan played 2 games each, and the remaining players played 1 game each. So this is a question from games and tournaments, and I consider this question to be a relatively easier question from games and tournaments. Right? Now let's understand this question. Now we have 4 groups A, B, C and D. And in each group you have 3 players ranked 1, 2 and 3. So this is in group A, and similarly 1, 2 and 3 in group B. Now let me consider groups A and B. Now in group A, these two players play among themselves and the winner of this game will play with player with rank 1. And similarly in group B, players with ranks 2 and 3 play among themselves and the winner of this game will play with the rank 1 player. And the winner of group A will be playing with the winner of group B in the first semi-final. And similarly between group C and D. And the winner of this semi-final will be playing with winner of semi-finals between group C and D. And we are asked 4 questions based on the given information. Now coming to first question, who among the following was definitely not ranked first in his or her group? Which of the following pairs must have played against each other in the championship? Who won the championship? Who among the following did not play against Chitra in the championship? Now once you find the ranks of the players in each group, you can make the tournament chart and you can determine the winner of the championship. And I consider this set easier than the second set. So if I have to pick 2 sets among the first 3 sets, my first set will be definitely the first set, and after solving the first set I will be attempting this set, and then if time permits I will be picking the second set. Now moving to the last set. Ravi works in an online food delivery company. After each delivery, customers rate Ravi on each of the 4 parameters: behavior, packaging, hygiene and timeliness on a scale from 1 to 9. If the total of the 4 rating points is 25 or more, then Ravi gets a bonus of ₹20 for the delivery. Additionally, a customer may or may not give Ravi a tip. If the customer gives a tip, it is either 30 or ₹50. One day, Ravi made 4 deliveries, one to each of Atal, Bihari, Chirag and Deepak, and received a total of ₹120 in bonuses and tips. He did not get both a bonus and a tip from the same customer. The following additional facts are also known. In timeliness, Ravi received a total of 21 points and 3 of the customers gave him the same rating points in this parameter. Atal gave higher rating points than Bihari and Chirag in this parameter. You have 3 persons giving same rating in this parameter, and Atal gave higher rating points than B and C in this parameter. And from this I can conclude that Bihari, Chirag and Deepak gave the same ratings to Ravi in timeliness, and Atal had given a different ratings which is higher than the ratings given by these 3 persons. Ravi received distinct rating points in packaging from the 4 customers, adding up to 29. Similarly, Ravi received distinct rating points in hygiene from the 4 customers, adding up to 26. Chirag gave the same rating points for packaging and hygiene. Among the 4 customers, Bihari gave the highest rating points in packaging and Chirag gave the highest rating points in hygiene. Everyone rated Ravi between 5 and 7 in behavior. Unique maximum and minimum ratings in this parameter were given by Atal and Deepak respectively. So the maximum rating should be 7 and the minimum rating should be 5, which are given by Atal and Deepak, and the remaining 2 persons would have given rating of 6. If the customers are ranked based on ratings given by them in individual parameters, then Atal's rank based on packaging is the same as that based on hygiene. This is also true for Deepak. So this is a question from number based logic which I consider to be a moderate level question only. And out of these 4 questions, my attempts will be the first set, then the third. Now if I have to pick between the second and this set, that would be this set, because I had practiced enough number of these type of sets previously. So if you consider yourself good at number based logic puzzles, then after attempting the first set and third set, you should be giving this set a try and then the second set. And the overall difficulty level of LRDI section of CAT 21 slot 2 is moderate level paper, where we have one easy set which can be solved in less than 6 minutes, and you have 2 moderate level sets and 1 difficult set. And this level of difficulty is similar to LRDI section of CAT 21 slot 1, and to get 85 percentile in this paper you need to attempt 5 questions with 100% accuracy. That means 15 marks will fetch you 85 percentile plus. A score of 18 will fetch you 90 percentile plus. 21 will be 95 percentile plus, and a score of 27 to 30 will be 99 percentile plus. So in order to get 99 percentile, you should be in a position to attempt 10 questions. And do we have 10 doable questions in this paper? Definitely yes. Now let's move ahead with the easiest of all the 4 sets, the first set. So earlier in this video, when we were scanning the sets, we had gone through the data that is given to us, both in the paragraph as well as the bar graph. We had totally understood the data that is given to us. So let's move ahead to questions. Now coming to the first question. How many days between September 1st and September 14th, both inclusive, had no booking from this client considering all the above categories? Now, in order to answer this question, we need to find the number of days between September 1st to September 14th where there was no booking from this client in all the categories. Now, let's start from September 1st. Now, do we have at least one booking that was made on September 1st? Yes, accessories. And also we have furnishings. We had one order of binders and also art. So, we should not consider September 1st. Now, coming to September 2nd, yes, one order of storage. So you should not consider this. September 3rd, envelope, we should not consider that. September 4th. Now coming to September 4th, we had one order of both labels as well as tables. Okay, so you should not consider September 4th. September 5th. Now we have one order of furnishings. So you should not consider September 5th. Now coming to September 6th. We had one order of fasteners as well as bookcases. So we should not consider September 6th. Now coming to September 7th, we had one order of storage. Now moving to September 8th, you do not have any order that was booked on September 8th. So we should be considering September 8th. Now similarly, you do not have any booking on September 9th. September 10th also we do not have any booking. September 11th, no. September 12th, no. September 13th, yes. So we have one order which was booked of arts on September 13th. So we should not consider this, and you do not have any order that was booked on September 14th. So in total we have 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 1, 6. So the answer for this question should be 6. So this is a very easy question where you do not need to put pen on paper to answer this question, right? Now moving ahead to the second question. What was the average processing time of all orders in the categories which had only one type of ship mode? Now to answer this question, first let's identify the categories which had only one type of ship mode. Now coming to art, we have standard class shipping, we have second class shipping as well as the first class shipping. So you should not consider art. Now coming to binders, again standard, second and first class. So you should not consider this. Again, paper had two types of shipping modes. Phones also had two types of shipping modes. Appliances two types, bookcases two types, fasteners two types, standard and second class. Furnishings two types, labels two types, tables also two types, chairs two types. Whereas accessories and envelopes had only one type of shipping mode, and storage had two types of shipping mode. So you should not consider storage. Now we need to find the average processing time of all the orders of accessories and envelopes. Now to find the average processing time of all the orders in these two categories, we need to first find the sum of the processing times of all the orders in these two categories divided by the total number of orders in these two categories. Now we have only one order of accessories which was booked on September 1st and dispatched on September 19th. So the processing time is 18 days plus the booking was made on September 3rd and dispatched on September 7th. So processing time was 4 days. So the total processing time is 22 days divided by 2. So the answer for this question should be 11 days. So this is one more very easy question asked from the given set. Now moving ahead to the third question. Now the sequence of categories art, binders, papers and phones in the decreasing order of average processing time of their orders in this period is. So we had discussed in the earlier question how to find the processing times of all these categories. Now coming to art. Now the total processing time of all these orders of art is from September 1st to September 21st, which is nothing but 20 days. And in these 20 days, a total of 5 orders were processed, right? Now coming to binders, from 1st to September 16th. So in these 15 days, a total of 4 orders were processed. Now coming to paper, starting on September 2nd and ending on September 12th. So in these 10 days, a total of 3 orders were processed. And coming to phones, September 2nd to September 17th. So in these 15 days, 3 orders were processed. So the average processing time of orders of art will be total number of days divided by total number of orders, which is nothing but 4 days. Now whereas the average processing time of binders will be 15 by 4, which will be 3.75. For paper, it would be 10 by 3, which is 3.33. And for phones, it is 15 by 3 because in these 15 days, 3 orders were processed. So the average processing time of one order will be 15 by 3, which is 5 days. And we need to arrange these 4 in the descending order. So we have 5 followed by 4, then 3.75, and then 3.33. Now 5 corresponds to phones. So you can eliminate option A and option D. Now 4 corresponds to art. So the answer for this question should be option B. Now moving ahead to the next question. Approximately what percentage of orders had a processing time of 1 day during period September 1st to September 22nd? So to answer this question, we need to find the number of orders which had a processing time of 1 day, and we also need to find the total number of orders. Now from arts category, we had a total of 5 orders, out of which 1 order had a processing time of 1 day. Now there were 4 orders from binders, out of which 2 had processing time of 1 day, 3 orders from paper, 3 orders from phones, out of which 1 had a processing time of 1 day. Now 2 orders from appliances, 3 orders from bookcases, and we have 2 orders which had a processing time of 1 day, 3 from fasteners, 2 from furnishings, 2 from labels, 2 from tables, 2 from chairs, out of which 1 had processing time of 1 day, 1 from accessories, 1 from envelopes, and 2 from storage. So in total we have 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 6, 15, 15 plus 5, 20, 20 plus 10, 30, 30 plus 5, 35. So we have a total of 35 orders, out of which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 orders had a processing time of only 1 day. So the percentage will be 7 by 35 into 100, which would be nothing but 20%. So the answer for this question should be option C, and this completes the set. And you could have answered this set in less than 10 minutes. So in the remaining 20 odd minutes, we had to solve around 5 to 6 questions to get 99 percentile in LRDI section. Now moving ahead to the next easiest set, set 3. So we had already discussed this set while we were scanning the paper. So as discussed, this is a set from games and tournaments, and to solve sets based on games and tournaments, I will be making tables like this, and we have 4 different tables for 4 groups. Right? Now all we need to do is we need to insert these statements into these tables. Now let's see how. Now Chitra did not win the championship, so Chitra is not the champion. Aruna did not play against Arif, so we do not have Aruna playing against Arif. Briz did not play against Brinda, so Briz did not play against Brinda. Perfect. Aruna, Biju, Chitra and Deepen played 3 games each. So we have Aruna playing 3 games, then we have Biju playing 3 games, we have Chitra playing 3 games, and Deepen playing 3 games. And it is also mentioned that Azul and Chetan played 2 games each. So we have Azul playing 2 games and Chetan playing 2 games. And the remaining players played 1 game each. So we have Arif playing 1 game, Brinda 1 game, Briz 1 game, Chavi 1 game, Donna 1 game, and Deb 1 game. Now let us consider these 4 rounds as qualifiers. Now the winners of these 4 rounds will enter semi-finals, and then the winners of semi-finals will be playing the finals. Right? Now let's start with table 1. Now we have Aruna playing total of 3 games, out of which 1 game was played in qualifiers. Right? So can I say Aruna would have played semi-finals and finals? Right? So we have Aruna playing semi-finals and also finals to have a total of 3 games being played. Okay. So Aruna won against Azul to enter semi-finals. So Azul lost to Aruna. Right? Now since we have Aruna playing only 1 game in the qualifiers, I can say that Aruna's rank is 1. Because the person with rank 1 will be playing only 1 game in the qualifiers. Now since we have Azul playing 2 games, one is with Aruna and the second one should be with Arif. So in the match between Azul and Arif, Azul won that match, Arif lost to Azul, and we have Arif playing only 1 match. Now coming to group B. So we have Biju playing 3 games in total. So 2 in qualifiers and 1 in semi-finals. Right? Now in the semi-finals between Aruna and Biju, we have Aruna entering the finals. So Biju played with Brinda, in which he had 1, and Biju played with Briz, in which he had 1. Okay, so Briz lost to Biju and Brinda lost to Biju. Now coming to group C. So the winner of group C should be Chitra for sure, right? Because we have Chitra playing 3 matches. So if that is the case, you can have Chitra playing 2 matches in the qualifiers and semi-final, and you can also have Chitra playing 1 match in qualifiers and playing in semi-finals as well as finals, right? So you have 2 cases when I consider group C. So I'll be moving ahead to group D. Now if I consider group D, we have Dipen playing 3 games, Donna 1 game and Deb 1 game. Now I can say that out of these 3 games, 2 games were played by Dipen in the qualifier rounds only, because in qualifier you will be having one person playing 2 games. So Dipen played against Donna, 1 against Donna and Deb, right? So Donna played against Dipen, lost to Dipen, and again Deb lost to Dipen. And we have Dipen playing the semi-final with Chitra. Now Dipen played 2 matches in the qualifiers round, 1 in semi-final. So we are done with 3 matches played by Dipen. If that's the case, Dipen did not play the finals, so it is Chitra who played the finals. And the finals is between Aruna and Chitra, and it is mentioned that Chitra did not win the championship. So it is Aruna who had won the championship. Now based on this conclusion, let's fill the qualifier rounds of Group C. Now we have Chitra playing semi-finals and finals. So I can say that Chitra played only 1 match in the qualifier round, right? Now we have Chetan playing 2 matches, one with Chavi and one with Chitra. So Chetan won against Chavi, so he will be getting a chance to play against Chitra. So Chavi lost to Chetan. Chavi did not play against Chitra. So we have a match between Chetan and Chitra, in which Chetan lost to Chitra and Chitra won against Chetan. So we have Chitra playing 1 match in the qualifiers, 1 in semi-finals and 1 in the finals. Now we have the data with respect to all the matches in the qualifiers round, in the semi-final and also finals. Now once you have this table, you can answer all the 4 questions. Now coming to first question, who among the following was definitely not ranked first in his or her group? Now in order to answer this question, you need to understand that player with rank 1 will be playing only 1 game in the qualifier round, right? Now we have Aruna playing 1 game in the qualifier round, so I can say that Aruna's rank can be 1, so this cannot be the answer. Now we have Bridge playing only 1 game in the qualifier round, so Bridge cannot be the answer. Chitra, we also have Chitra playing only 1 match in the qualifier round, so Chitra cannot be the answer. Now coming to Dipen, so we have Dipen playing 2 games in the qualifier round. So Dipen cannot be the rank 1 player from his group. So the answer for this question should be option A. Now coming to second question, which of the following pairs must have played against each other in the championship? Now option A, Deb and Donna. Now do we have Deb playing against Donna? No. So this cannot be the answer. Now Azul and Bizu. Now we have Bizu playing against Aruna, so this cannot be the answer. Donna and Chetan. Now we have Chitra playing with Dipen, so this cannot be the answer. Now option D, that should be Chitra and Dipen who are playing the second semi-final. Now who won the championship? Aruna. So the answer for this question should be option B. And who among the following did not play against Chitra in the championship? Now we have Aruna playing with Chitra in the final, so this cannot be the answer. Now Chetan. Now do we have Chetan playing against Chitra? Yes, in the qualifier round, so this cannot be the answer. Now Dipen played against Chitra in semi-final. This cannot be the answer. Whereas Bizu, now we do not have Bizu playing with Chitra in this tournament, so the answer for this question should be option D. And this completes the set. Now if you had solved these 2 sets in the LRDI section of CAT 21 slot 2, you would have got 24 marks and your percentile will be around 97 plus percentile. And if you consider yourself weak in the LRDI section of CAT, solving these 2 sets will take you to 97 plus percentile. Now I'm talking about solving with 100% accuracy, and you should also ensure that your accuracy is minimum 85%. That means if you attempt 10 questions, minimum 8 questions should be correct. Now in order to get 99 percentile in this paper, you need to solve 2 more extra questions, or instead of picking this, you should have picked a set with 6 questions, so that you will be attempting 10 questions, and considering that you are solving these questions with 100% accuracy, you will be getting 99 plus percentile. And I will be solving the other 2 sets in the part 2 of this video. Now if you find this video useful, please click the like button. So for more videos of this kind, please subscribe to our channel, and you can share this video with your friends who are preparing for CAT. Thank you guys. We'll see you again in the part 2 of this video.